I'm starting a gaming YouTube channel in 2024 with zero experience editing and a C minus in public speaking. And am I crazy to think I have any shot of this going anywhere at all? Maybe, probably, maybe not though. Who knows? I like being optimistic. It's fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun so far. So in this video, I'm gonna go through why I'm making this video, the disadvantages of small creators, the plans I have on combating these disadvantages, my results thus far, and what are my plans for next week. So far, I am a little over 1 week in. I posted my first video last Friday, and then we're a week and 2 days past that right now. But yeah, let me talk about why I'm making this video here. I've looked for similar videos on YouTube, and I don't know if I just can't find them. I try to search them up and I can't really find anything similar, but maybe that's just YouTube not being able to connect me with those videos. The types of videos you see is one is videos that, it's all survivorship bias, where it's a video, it's a channel that succeeded already, and they're saying like, "Oh, this is what I did to succeed." It's not like from the start saying like, "This is my plan to do this channel." It's like, this is how I succeeded, and there's always a factor of luck involved, and you don't know if they just got lucky and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to like discredit their hard work and everything, but that's just how reality works. Is like, you get one big video that kind of motivates you, and then it snowballs, and all of a sudden you're getting a lot more views and stuff. The other kind of videos I see, these channels become channels about the YouTube process and how to get subscribers and stuff. And it's like, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't trust these people who their whole thing is like teaching you how to do YouTube without them actually being able to, get a YouTube audience in something like gaming. And also, if you're making a channel about YouTube and stuff, you put affiliate links to vidIQ and I forget what it's called, but like the amount of money you get per 1,000 views is way higher for a channel that's about making YouTube channels than it is a channel about making like gaming videos. So I'm always just a little weary of like, how much do I trust this? So I'm trying to make this video that's more so like, that's from an absolute beginner, as I learn things, as I try new things, and like kind of my progress as I go. And then the third type of video I see is these YouTubers who already have experience editing, their full-time job is like content creation, and then they make another channel where it's like, I made another channel to prove that it's not luck. And it's like, I have a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week, and I every day I take a 2 hour nap after work because it's like physical labor and I'm exhausted. And it's like, I don't have that much time to work on a channel, let alone play games to get clips for the YouTube channel. So it's like, I don't think that's a realistic representation of what it's going to be like for us making a new YouTube channel versus them who, that's their job. They have experience doing it. And I have no experience. I made one YouTube video on my laptop with a not very good mic, when No Man's Sky came out, and I got probably like 10 views maybe. So that's the only experience I have, and I don't think any of that carried over. That was a long time ago, and this is completely different. But now I'd like to talk about the disadvantages that small creators have over large creators. So it's kind of this unfortunate paradox where the bigger the YouTube channel, especially in gaming, the less they have to work for each view. They just put their face in their thumbnail and people already know their content. So they don't have to put much effort in the thumbnail or the title. People see their face and like, okay, I like this person's videos. I'll watch it. When it comes to viewer retention, people know, and click through rate, people know what they're clicking on. They know if they're going to like it or not before they click on it. And YouTube knows they're going to like it before they click on it, and it just means they're going to get a higher click through rate. They're going to get more viewer retention, which means their video is going to get shown to more people. That's just how the algorithm works. So, that's a huge advantage there. Like I said earlier, if they're a full-time content creator, then they don't have to work a 40-hour a week job. So they have just, they just have way more time than we do to make channel. We as in me and you. I'm making this channel by myself. But as I say we, it's like I'm assuming you guys are trying to make channels too, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's appealing to to do that. You know, this is something I've wanted to do since like when Black Ops 2 was out, and I was just a little teenager. And I'm 28 years old now, and I've never tried it. And I'm like, I've got to try it at least once. I got to see how it goes because this is something I've wanted to do for so long. So, you know, as I talk about the retention and the click through rate of everything, let me talk about my worst video. So I've published 3 videos, um, and 2 shorts. Um, but yeah, let's look at my worst video. You know, I don't think it was a very good video. I kind of just published it because I was like, I want to get it out there. I want to get experience making videos. And I don't care too much if it's like that amazing. I want to get through the hurdle of the bad videos. That's kind of my view on it. But basically, so here's the views. I kind of got some views. I don't think they were very well deserved. 300 views. How do we see reach click through rate? Okay, it had a good title and thumbnail, so it got a decent click through rate. But you know, average view duration was just super low. Here's the retention graph. Like halfway through the video, I got 9% of the people left. You know, near the end, I got 3%, 2%. It's like no one watched it till the end. And I understand it wasn't that good of a video. It was just 20 minutes of me rambling. You know, if you guys are curious, the game I play is Overwatch, and a lot of people are making videos about like, oh, why I'm quitting Overwatch, and this is kind of just like a parody of I don't know if you've seen those videos where it's like it's the same thumbnail but grayed out, and it says, you know, gaming just isn't fun anymore. And then someone else made another video that's like, um, shut up, like, and then talked about how gaming still is fun, and you're just like, I don't know. So I just did my own spin on that in the Overwatch universe. So the reason I bring up this like retention graph is because when people click on the video, they don't know what they're getting into. So the fact that no one kept watching, it's like it's not that surprising, but that at the same time, my video could have been a lot better to keep retention, and I understand that. But bigger channels, they don't have to try as hard to keep that retention as we do as new creators. So that you know, that's the reason I bring this up. I'll get more into the analytics in a second. But first, like, what are my plans on combating these disadvantages? So, like I said in this video, um, we have to do a lot more to keep people engaged. And you know, like I said earlier, the impression click through rate, I got people to click on the video because my title and thumbnail were good enough. I think 6.4 for a new channel is good. But it just wasn't engaging enough to keep people interested. And I understand that I could do better. I could do a lot better. So I'm gonna work on that on my upcoming videos. So that's one thing is like it has to have a good title and thumbnail to get people in, and then it has to keep people entertained. Otherwise, there's no reason for YouTube to show this video to anyone if just no one's gonna watch it. So I'm surprised that it even got 300 views. So we kind of have to do more high effort, which sucks because we have less time. Bigger creators can do lower effort. You know, you see like they just upload let's plays, or in the case of the game that I play, people just upload clips of their streams and are going to get 10 times as many views as a video I work 100 times as hard on. And that's just how it's going to go until we build an audience. That's how it's gonna go for all of us until we build an audience. So it's just it's very difficult, and I understand that going in. So the first plan is to get people to click on the videos, which is where the thumbnails and titles come in. I did a thumbnail test on this one. I made a video about the skins in Overwatch. I thought this video was decent. Let's see, reach, 4% click through rate, not that good actually. Engagement was better, but still not good. Still not good at all. And I understand. I definitely could have done better there. The thumbnail wasn't that great. And look at here's the thumbnail test I did. I actually made this one like a month ago when I thought of the idea, and then I made this one just after I published it, and I compared the two. I did a little thumbnail test because I was like, I didn't really know what I was doing with this thumbnail. So the second one I had a little more experience. But yeah, it wasn't. I thought it was a good video, but you know, in these videos that I already published, I think in theory, if I keep making good content, people will come back to it if they like me and my content because regardless of how engaging and retaining everything is, it's still going to be the same concept as my future videos. So if they like my future videos, they could come back to those, even though they're not perfect. So that's kind of how I think about that. Here's my first video that I posted. So when it comes to the titles and thumbnails to get people in and to keep people watching, the concepts for the videos have to be pretty decent for us as new creators, because if the concept isn't good, we're not going to be able to bring new viewers in. And I think long term, I would I would love if I didn't have to work as hard for each view in the future, and kind of just be able to scale things back and have people watch my content because they like watching my content, I guess. And I'm kind of in this for the long game, I think. I hope. I hope I continue this. I really hope I continue this. But I have three kind of, what people call content pillars. One of them are just like, more funny videos. The other are so the Venture Skin tier list and the Overwatch Dust skins are just like funny videos, and then top 500 perspective on what this is more like a video essay. So those are two of the pillars, and then the third pillar is gonna be educational stuff about the game. And I think if I include my personality in each of these pillars, then people will be more likely to go from one pillar to the other. So I kind of want to, you know, make it so that they're all like the educational ones. If it was just purely educational and people clicked on it, then they're not going to be interested in my funnier videos, because they're just like trying to get better at the game, and that makes sense. But if I try to put little, spice it up with my personality and some funniness, I think I could get some viewers from that video to a different one. So that's my plan. And I'm going to upload a video like that in next week, or maybe today or tomorrow even. I've been working on it already. So, I mean, let's look at my results so far. So this is the first video I uploaded. It's Adventure Skin tier list 5-month update. And I said it's a funny video. It probably doesn't sound funny if you don't play Overwatch, but the thing about it is that this, they used to release a hero with a bunch of skins, but they basically just released this hero with like 4 skins and have given them 1 skin since launch. And when people see the title, Venture Skin tier list 5-month update, and then I come into the video like, hey guys, I haven't played Overwatch in a few months, but I thought I'd hop on to do a little tier list to see all the cool skins they gave this new hero, which they haven't given them any. So um the reason I think this video did better, I mean, let's look at engagement. No, let's look at reach first. Click through rate 4.8%. That's decent, I think. So enough people were clicking on it, which sends a good sign to the YouTube algorithm. And then let's see, engagement, watch average view duration, wasn't that great. I mean, here's the retention graph. It drops off. I think, halfway through, 35% is way better than my other videos, and it kind of dropped off from there. This is probably where the end of the tier list is, and basically, for the rest of it, I'm saying like, yeah, that's probably enough skins for this hero. They should give more skins to the more popular heroes, because who cares about Venture, and that's why the it just kind of falls off there. And I think, I wonder if I could see this. I think one of the reasons it did good is, I don't know where to see this content, but it had way more. Yeah, it had 30 comments compared to my other videos having 4, which like probably half of those comments are me. It's me posting like an original comment and then me replying to a comment. So it's like 4 comments is nothing, while 30 comments is actually good. And what was this? 101 likes, 13 likes, 32 likes. So it's like, yeah, I kind of get why this video did better. Even though it was my first video. And I got home from work on my lunch break, and I literally just recorded a 4-minute video, just popped open OBS, went into the game, and just kind of improved this video. Versus these videos I actually put effort into, but it doesn't matter if people don't like it, I guess. If people weren't engaged. I actually want to pull up some of the screenshots I took when I first started. So, because you could see this a lot better and how it was going. Also, I made a TikTok, which is doing a little bit better than my YouTube Shorts. Um, like my newest one got almost 3,000 views and 860, which is more than on YouTube. I mean, I'll get to the Shorts in a minute. I'm also trying to like funnel people from the Shorts into the YouTube and to a Twitch eventually. But with all of the views I've gotten so far, been trying to promote my Twitch. I haven't gotten a single follower yet, so still a work in progress. These are screenshots I took just to send to my friend and my girlfriend to show them my progress. But yeah, you can't really tell. But in the first 12 hours, I had 9 views, and then it finally started picking up, which was cool, and I was really happy about that. Here's like the 48-hour, how many views everything's getting. Goes ups and down and drops off to nothing. Um, and then all of a sudden I'm getting no views. And then when I'm getting no views, I kind of panic and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this other video public, which was the Overwatch sus skins. And I made that public, and 3 hours in, YouTube only showed it to 11 people. I'm like, impression, I think over here it says impression click-through rate is like 18%. And I'm like, okay, YouTube, people like it. Why aren't you showing it to people? And then I started panicking. This is the impressions of the Venture skin tier list versus the Overwatch sus skins. It's like, it only showed it to 11 people versus 21,000. Like, I don't understand. Um, but then by some miracle, the views on it started picking up, and I surpassed my previous peak with my first video in views per hour. In a 60-minute window, I was getting 256 views, and look at that. Wow, it's like huge spike in views. And then I went to sleep, and I woke up, and the views just plummeted and nothing ever happened. It never got any more views. And I don't know if that's like YouTube didn't like my video because it's like it leans on the edge of not safe for work. But I'm talking about skins in a video game, and I'm just talking about how they're like a little provocative and stuff. But yeah, I literally only got views for this video in a 3 hour window, which was like cool while it lasted. But yeah, nothing happened with that. There's my impressions per like day as I started. But yeah, these are just the screenshots where you can see a little more in depth of my results, I guess. I'll head over to the Shorts. Yeah, this one I was panicking yesterday. I released this one yesterday. Um, Analytics. It literally just in the first 12 hours, it showed it to 18 people. Or no, I got 18 views in the first like when I went to bed last night at 11 p.m., it had 5 views. And on TikTok at the same exact time, it had like 2,900 views. And I'm like YouTube. I thought YouTube like shadow banned me, and I'm like freaking out. But then oddly enough, at like 5 a.m., it starts showing it to people up until 7 a.m. and then it stops. And I'm like, that's okay. Um, People watched it enough, I guess. Where is it? Does it have no retention graph yet? Average view duration 24 seconds. It's fine. I think it's a short video. But yeah, there's that one. And then the other reason I was kind of panicking is the first YouTube short I made. Um, it got views right away. Like it just immediately was showing it to people. So I really thought I messed up something with my channel. The two reasons I was speculating that YouTube stopped showing my stuff to people was one, okay, this is kind of upsetting me. Let me go to my channel content. Is that this video's got a copyright restriction, even though I went to a website with copyright free music. So I was like, well, what the heck? Um, and then this top 500 why I'm quitting. This one had a copyright as well, but I deleted it and re-uploaded it before I published it, I guess. And I thought that would be okay, but then it wasn't showing any of my videos. Like that's when my views dropped off, and I was like, does YouTube think I'm trying to exploit the algorithm by deleting and re-uploading a video? So I was like, maybe that's why. But at the same time, yeah, I would feel. I mean, let me pull up this. Where was it? I don't know. I was gonna pull up that thing again of how my views just spike and then drop. In my head, I would be more comfortable if it was just like a steady growth, and that would make more sense to me. But the fact that it just spikes up and then drops off, it was kind of like making me overthink, like, am I doing something wrong? Like if it just slowly went up, then I'd be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But these weird spikes and drops, I'm like overthinking the algorithm, and I'm just trying to for the next week. So let me get into my plans for the next week. So I have two more YouTube shorts ready to post, and I think they're decent. I have a bunch of clips that I've clipped over the years, so I'm kind of trying to repurpose them into shorts. And then on TikTok, I mean, I just reposted the Venture Scan tier list on TikTok, which is a 4 minute video, so whatever. And then I made a little clip out of this one that was like 2 minutes long, posted it on TikTok. That one only got like 250 views. And then these are just the trust, and then the two YouTube shorts I posted here were both just clips that I thought were funny that I posted as shorts. And I kind of want to pull up one of these clips, um, just so you could see. It's kind of it took some video editing to be able to put the health bar here, the abilities here, um, the main video here, the blur back here. I do this all in DaVinci Resolve, which is a free one. Unlike there's some paid ones that are expensive and I think probably more complicated, but this one's pretty simple. And I was able to do text, and I've been trying to get the hang of adding text. Um, but it's like, and then also I use a couple of bad words in this video, so it's like maybe that's another reason this video wasn't getting shown to anyone. So I'm overthinking everything. Yeah, look at the auto caption is censoring um these things. But yeah, I'm like adding different text to different areas. But yeah, I thought I'd show that like this is what my YouTube shorts are looking like. Um, they take a little bit of time to make because first of all I don't know what I'm doing, and second of all it's like kind of tedious editing the text. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it, but I'm working on that. So I have two other videos ready to post that are YouTube shorts, and then I have a guide that I'm making that I'm gonna post, and then I'm gonna make one more kind of lower effort video that. So at work, I have a bunch of ideas for videos, and it's just I don't have the time to execute on them. So I just like write down ideas whenever I can, or I turn on my like voice recorder and just like ramble on about ideas I have whenever like I'm alone in the truck driving around, which isn't like all the time because obviously I got to work outside and stuff, or I'm working with people, but so I don't always have like opportunities to do that, but I like to think about these things and like the videos I'm going to make. So I have more video ideas, some more lower effort ones that I think could be decent, but obviously these lower effort ones aren't going to do that well because people don't know me, I guess. But yeah, um that's my plan, and I'm kind of curious like what everyone else's experiences are so far and how it's going for you guys. Like I look at some small channels and I click on them and I'm like they got 150 videos posted, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't know how I'm going to get there. This is so hard." Um especially if I'm trying to put like so much effort in each video, and I bet you guys are putting similar effort into your videos, and it's like this is hard. Like I'm kind of curious if you guys could comment on how your journey is going, if you're going along this journey as well. This video is a little sloppy and I don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to spend too much effort on this. I kind of just want to put this out there and kind of talk to people about, how is everything going with you guys, I guess. And what are your guys' plans, and what are your guys' thoughts on my channel so far and the success and lack of success, I guess. So yeah, leave comments. If you want, I'm gonna do a little update video every week or 2 weeks or so, and kind of just document this because I think it'd be cool to have it all documented. I like rambling, so it's just if you're interested, you can subscribe and you know But, we'll have a little conversation about this stuff. So yeah, bye.